It's 2:30 a.m., February 24th, 2022, Moscow time. Across the world, crypto traders are waking up to alerts on their phones. Bitcoin is crashing. Ethereum is plummeting. The entire crypto market is bleeding red as news breaks that Russia has launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Ukrainians, watching their currency collapse and their banks freeze, are frantically converting their currency to Bitcoin. Russians, suddenly cut off from the global financial system, are rushing into stablecoins. And by day 5, just 5 days after the invasion, Bitcoin is trading 16% higher than before the war began. The single moment encapsulates the greatest financial paradox of our time. To understand where we are, we need to understand where we've been. Throughout history, wars have always been fought with two weapons: military might and financial power. The American Civil War was funded by printing greenbacks. World War I saw the end of the gold standard. World War II brought us Bretton Woods and the dollar's dominance. In 2013, Cyprus faced a financial meltdown. Banks were closed, deposits were seized, and suddenly, ordinary Cypriots were looking for alternatives. Bitcoin's price surged from $47 to over $260 in just 2 months. For the first time, people were using cryptocurrency not as an investment, but as a lifeline. And this was the moment the crypto community realized they weren't just building a better payment system, they were building a parallel financial infrastructure. Fast forward to March 2020, it's the first global crisis of the modern crypto era, and it taught us everything we needed to know about how digital assets would behave when the world went dark. When crypto survived that COVID drop, I knew. From that day, I was like, okay, this was the day that it could have failed. From here on, it will never fail again. February 24th, 2022 wasn't just the day Russia invaded Ukraine. It was the day cryptocurrency faced its first real test as a wartime currency. As the reality of the invasion set in, Bitcoin soared. Within 5 days, it was trading 16% higher. And what was the reason? Russians and Ukrainians were flooding into crypto. Ukrainian crypto exchange volumes tripled in the first week. And by March 2022, Russian crypto activity had increased by 35% to over $800 million monthly. Bitcoin is not a safe haven in the traditional sense. It doesn't immediately rally when conflict breaks out. It's not the first place. But hey, Bitcoin is something else. Something we've never had before. It's a hedge against the long-term consequences of any conflict. Because wars don't just destroy lives and property, they destroy financial systems, they destroy currencies, and they destroyed trust in institutions. Ethereum has quietly become the backbone of wartime finance. And it's not because people are buying Ether as a safe haven, not at all. Ethereum has become critical infrastructure for everything from stablecoin transactions to international aid distribution. Now, when it comes to stablecoins, right, that's the flight to stability. If Bitcoin is digital gold and Ethereum is the digital infrastructure that collects the fees, stablecoins are digital cash. The US dollar's role as the world's reserve currency has been a source of American power. Countries that wanted to participate in global trade needed dollars, but now stablecoins are changing this dynamic. It's an access to dollar-denominated value without requiring access to the American banking system. So it's clear that crypto's role in conflicts will only grow. Major institutions are adapting their strategies to account for crypto's unique properties. Central banks are developing digital currencies, partly as a response to crypto's success. Military strategists are using crypto as both a tool and target. Humanitarian organizations are building cryptocurrencies in their crisis response plans to get the money on the ground. Crypto provides those alternatives in ways that no previous technology has ever achieved. It's programmable, it's portable, it's permissionless. It operates across borders and outside of traditional power structures.